There's an exciting new railway in East Africa, Kenya's Standard Gauge Railway, or SGR. It's a 592-kilometer railway that connects the port city of Mombasa in the east with the capital city of Nairobi and finally to Suswa, a rural town in the west. The SGR is a Belt and Road Initiative project and a flagship project under Kenya's Vision 2030 development agenda. It has been transporting cargo and passengers since May 2017. The SGR is environmentally sound. China Road and Bridge Corporation (CRBC) ensured that Kenya's biodiversity was protected throughout the design, construction, and operation of the SGR. Measures were taken to mitigate negative environmental impacts. For instance, 108 bridges were constructed to suit Kenya's topography, such as a 2.1-kilometer bridge that was constructed over the mangrove ecosystem in Mombasa. Additionally, the route selected for the Mombasa-Nairobi section is close to the old meter gauge railway as well as Mombasa Road to avoid encroaching wildlife preserves and human-inhabited areas. Due to green construction, the SGR passes the Tsavo National Park and the Nairobi National Park without adversely affecting wildlife migration routes. Animals migrate under 14 wildlife passes that are 6.5 meters high, allowing large animals such as elephants and giraffe to pass easily. For this reason, the SGR route is popularly referred to as a railway safari. Passengers marvel at the animals they see while on their journey. To further protect wildlife, 2 noise barriers measuring 5.9 kilometers long and 2 meters high were installed on both sides of a super bridge at the Nairobi National Park to minimize noise from passing trains. There is also a guard fence on either side of the SGR that deters wildlife and livestock from wandering onto the tracks. SGR operations has a minimal effect on the environment when compared to road. For example, it transports about 17,000 tons of freight daily, reducing GHG emissions as every ton of freight carried by rail produces about 80% less carbon dioxide than if moved by road. Approximately 6,300 passengers and 1,348 TEUs are transported by the SGR daily. To transport the same number of passengers and cargo, 105 60-seater buses and 150 trucks would be required. They would upsurge fuel consumption, air pollution, and GHG emissions. To further preserve the environment, an efficient waste management system is used. For instance, the company recycles the engine oil used by locomotives, as well as the scrap metal produced during the maintenance of train wheels. Kenya's Green SGR is an example of China's commitment to green construction. The SGR has a lifespan of over 100 years. It presents an opportunity for economic growth without increased pressure on the environment.